Hi and welcome to Ubuntu Baba. My name is Shannon and I'm the founder and designer of both the Stage 1 and Stage 2 baby carrier. And today I'm going to take you through our Stage 1 baby carrier, showing you how to use it and answering some of the most frequently asked questions that we get. So we're going to start out with our baby carrier against our body like this so we can see the whole outside of the carrier. You're going to hold the waistband against you and you can just lower this part. Then you're going to swing it around and you're going to grab the buckle on this side, thread it through the safety elastic over here, all the way, and then just click it with that buckle there. Then you can swing the baby carrier back around and just tug on this webbing gently to tighten. Now, the first tip I'm going to give you is make sure that you're wearing this waistband high enough on your body. It's not meant to be worn low down on your hips. You want your baby's head to always be close enough to kiss when you're wearing them. That's going to give you the best weight distribution and it's going to be the most comfortable for you and for baby. So the string on the Stage 1 baby carrier is designed to grow with your baby from newborn to 12 kilos or 14 months, whichever comes first. It's basically two little strings going through a toggle, and it can just widen all the way for the bigger baby, and it can come all the way in for a smaller baby. So for a newborn baby, you want to pull this to the tightest position because this is going to be supporting their little bum area and their nappy area, and then their little legs are going to be coming out the sides of the carrier over here. So I'm going to grab my demo doll now and I'm going to show you how to put your baby in the carrier. So here is my doll. And basically, you're just going to settle your baby on your chest first. And you can see with the positioning, my baby's head is nice and close to me. And I've got the waistband high up so that it's going to let my baby sit in the most natural curved position of their spine and they can rest their head on my chest. So you get your baby happy and settled. And you take the body of the carrier, just pull it up and over baby like that. And then you make sure you just keep one arm safely around your baby while we're going to secure the carrier on. So we take one shoulder strap over our shoulder, then we cross arms, we swap arms, and basically I'm going to turn around and grab this webbing from this strap. Make sure you can see. Pull it down the back and pull it across to the side and secure the buckle. If you need any more length, you can just tug on the buckle. If you need to tighten it, you pull on this webbing. When you tighten this, make sure to pull the webbing not upwards, not downwards. You want to pull it in the same direction that the webbing is flowing over here. Then we're going to swap arms and do the same on the other side. So we're going to put this shoulder strap over and then swap arms and grab this one's webbing over here. Make sure it's not twisted and pull it across and buckle and tighten. So let's go through some tips to help you get a good fit with our Stage 1 baby carrier. So the first thing we want to avoid is we do not want these straps to be sitting up in our neck like this, and we don't want this webbing to be hanging under our arms. What that's going to do is cause a position like this. So you can see that does not look very comfortable because the X is really high up on my back. What we want is when we put the baby carrier on, I'm just going to loosen to show you, want to make sure that this is sitting on your shoulder and not in your neck. So you're going to, if you need to readjust that, if you feel like you're wearing your baby and it's going right into your neck and you feel like your baby's hanging from your neck, the weight should be balanced between your shoulders and the waist belts. So what that looks like is these are both, can loosen these slightly, hold your baby's weight and just pull the shoulder straps a bit wider and then pull this webbing and pull it down. So you don't want it to be pulled up under your arm. You want it to come down your back. And then you're going to tighten this. And that's going to hold it in a much better position. We're going to do that on the other side as well. I'm going to pull this webbing down. And then you can see all the slack left and you pull it. And then you should, when you lean forward, your baby shouldn't fall away from your body. Shouldn't be hanging off your body. It should be securely, snugly held so that you can let go and you can be hands-free. And at the same time, your X is nice and wide on your back. Okay, then I'm going to explain this little hood to you. So for newborn babies, they obviously don't have great neck control and they need a little bit of extra support. So what you want to do is keep this hood nicely rolled up. You've got a little elastic on either side that you can pull on just to keep it secure. And then you can tuck in underneath these shoulder straps like this to create a more sturdy head cushion for them. And that will prevent them from throwing their head back. So that's what a newborn baby should look like. The other tip is to make sure that you're using the string correctly to support the width of your baby's legs. So this baby doll doesn't sit like an actual baby would sit, obviously, but you must make sure that as your baby grows, you let the string out. So there's a lot more room for baby to grow, and it should support baby from knee to knee. So for this baby, it should kind of be around about there. And also when you're adjusting the string, it's much easier to adjust it before you put your baby in the carrier, because again, you've got a wiggly baby and you're trying to tie a knot. So for this baby, the baby would sit around about there, and I'd have a little bit more room to support the baby. So let's talk breastfeeding in a baby carrier. So this is something that if you can get this right, it's going to be life-changing for you, because it means that if you're wearing your baby and your baby suddenly gets hungry, you don't have to quickly find a spot. You can actually just breastfeed on the go. Most people won't even know that you're breastfeeding. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's say you're out and about and now your baby is hungry. All you have to do is loosen on this buckle, loosen on this buckle, and loosen on this buckle over here. So you just use your thumb and it gently loosens. So now you have to be holding your baby's weight, obviously, otherwise they're going to kind of slide down. So now what you're going to do is decide which side you want to feed on. I'm going to do it on this right side, and you're going to just shimmy baby over to the side. And the trick here is the looser that you can put your baby carrier and hold your baby, the easier it's going to be to get your baby to latch on. So I'm going to loosen quite a bit on both sides still. I didn't loosen enough, and hold my baby's weight. So now that you've got your baby in position, you kind of get your baby latched on, make sure your baby's happy, and feeding. Once they're latched on nicely, now it's time to retighten the carrier so that you can breastfeed hands-free. So what you're going to do is just pull. So the opposite shoulder strap is going to be the opposite, matches the opposite one, because you've got a crisscross. So you can see there's a lot of slack here. You're just going to pull it tight, and then you're going to do the same on this side. So now hold on to baby and pull this webbing here and tighten it in this position. And now obviously your hip belt also needs to be tightened so that your baby feels secure, that they're not going to fall down. And now if I let go, my baby, I've got a crisscross still, I'm nice and tight here, and I can breastfeed.